Unique toys, unique toys, unique toys. Today we're going to be taking a look and updating you on the Unique Toys R10 Leader of Justice, Optimus Prime. This is a follow-up video to my previous video that I did several months ago. And this was before the whole Stinger debacle. And I know a lot of people gave me crap in the comments about saying, well, no, especially with Bumblebee, Bumblebee did have those stingers, like, look, okay, and if I don't want to like something, then I'm not going to like something. And I'll be fair, and if any of you in the comments have gotten a copy of Stinger or that Bumblebee, and you like it, I'm glad. I'm glad for you. But you can't sit there and tell me it was a good figure. And I don't know if there was a changing of the guard with Fans Toys, with Unique Toys, where they like lost some designers or whatever the case was, but I used to be like, a minute a Unique Toys dropped, boom, I was looking at it, boom, I'm getting it. The only ones that I didn't get Hot Rod because I didn't really care for that Hot Rod design from the movie, and I didn't get the dumber figures because, again, I just didn't want to, I just no on those, so I didn't get those. But I heard they were great figures. So it was, and there was multiple times where I could have got them, and I was like, ooh, but they're really good. But I just don't want those characters in my collection. Personal reasons why I don't want those characters in my collection. Despite the fact that I have the two little minifigures that came with Devil Savior. And the only reason I kept them is because somebody kept bothering me for months to sell them. I kept getting Instagram messages or Facebook or Instagram messages if I was willing to sell them. But here's the thing, the guy whoever it was never gave me an offer, never said I'll buy them for X amount. They just kept asking, would you be willing to sell them? And I was like, no. And they said, are you sure? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, well, and he just kept bothering me about it. I think I ended up blocking them. But anyways, I made my deposit way back on October 16, 2024. Again, I'm logged into my account so you guys can see that I did pre-order. I do have it coming, but I'm worried. Because I'm looking at these pictures, and again, I don't know what kind of pictures these are. These are, you got the lighting, and I'm guessing this might be a prototype. I mean, it looks painted. It looks like all the blue parts gonna be painted, and it looks like all the red's painted. The sword, I don't think he ever did that, but that's cool that you can do that. He's got the hooks. It looks great. I mean, the posability looks like it's gonna be there. It looks like he's gonna have he's got the two guns. One looks like where would like come out of his hand. He's got a different chest piece. I'm wondering if they're anticipating a Jetfire. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if they do a Jetfire, I'm in. It'll be interesting though. Probably like $300. It looks proportionally okay. My only thing is the size, 12 inches. And I don't know how tall. Again, I don't think they have ever done a Megatron like from the first movie. I know there was the Desperado version, which I never could pull the trigger on. The Revenge of the Fallen version. No, I think it was either Revenge of the Fallen or it was Dark of the Moon version, where he was the tank. Yeah, it was Dark of the Moon. He was a tanker truck. I never could. Nobody. There's like 3 companies that did it, and I just couldn't pull the trigger. Couldn't pull the trigger on any one of them. But anyways, it looks fine. My worry, like the back looks really good. Like it almost looks like it's just like an action figure, And I'm gonna tell you something. As I'm scrolling down here, I'm starting to get worried because there's no alt mode. There's no alt mode photos. Where is the alt mode? There. Okay, so this is like the CAD 3D printed version. So this does not transform. Like it can't transform. But that is the only photo. Okay, we got a second photo. Okay, there's a couple photos. But you know what bothers me about this is the fact that we finally got color images, and these were put up last month, so it's been a while now. That's one thing that I really appreciate about Show Z stores, which is why I do these Prime Talk videos through Show Z store 90% of the time, because we get dates. They usually have way more information than the other stores have, and most other stores don't even have stuff available for pre-order because they put stuff up the minute it becomes available. There's stuff on here for pre-order that's probably never going to come out. That's how crazy this is. There's this female version of Dragon Megatron that I thought would be really cool, and I pre-ordered it, and I think I eventually canceled that pre-order because it's been like 6 years now. It was probably just a New Year's thing, and Show Z Store probably thought it was going to be an actual figure, and they put it out, and it's just never gonna come out. But yeah, there's no photos of the alt mode, which makes me wonder, does it work? Does the transformation actually work? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, and I guess it depends on how this is going to work, but this looks like this might be kind of a nightmare. And I have the Challenger. I have like the second or third release of Challenger. The only issue that I have with my Challenger is like the foot, because the way the foot part of the alt mode, it's kind of weak, and I could tighten it with some paste or something, which I probably should do so it doesn't topple over. But I think this is gonna be fine. I'm still worried just because Unique Toys' last couple releases have been dog garbage. They've been terrible, so I'm really worried that this is also going to be terrible because right now I have the one. I have a shelf that displays the 3 versions of Prime. Well, if they ever did the evasion mode version, which I think somebody is actually doing, I'd probably put him on the display too. But right now I have the Last Night / Age of Extinction, because it's basically the same model, the first 3 movies version, and then the Bumblebee, which I think was from ABC Toys, which is, he's significantly taller, but I'm not worried about scale with that. It's just like this is a 3 movie generation of Prime. And then I also have another display which is mostly just Chug with some third-party figures of all the major animated versions of Prime, like G1, movies, games, stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you getting this? Are you all in on this? Are you just like on the fence? Do you think Unique Toys is kind of falling out? Do you think Unique Toys was bought from, because now you can basically get most of Unique Toys from Magic Square, like Magic Square and Unique Toys. It makes me wonder if they're all the same company now, since they're not even hiding it. Usually, a lot of companies, these Chinese companies, like usually they'll like have like 3 or 4 different company names, and they just kind of hide who they are. Like, for example, Fantastic Model, Robot Paradise. There was another one too. I don't remember what it was called, but those people just know they're Fans Toys because of the way they look. But Fans Toys, I don't think even announces them as Fans Toys. But people always call them Fans Toys, even if they aren't made by Fans Toys. But they're just, for whatever reason, they're released under a different banner. And I've heard speculations about it, but we're not gonna get into that today. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I look forward to hearing you guys roast me, or let me know what you guys think, or just your opinions. Get some good discussion going. And as always, guys, check out this video right here. And until next time.